Good morning. I have no makeup on. I didn't even brush my hair. I just woke up and I took memes for a walk. And right now I need to go to Whole Foods just to get some kind of, I don't even I'm looking at this. Just like ran a few items. Like I went to the farmer's market on Sunday and I try to get now my produce and stuff there, obviously to support like local farmers instead of, you know, just supporting Whole Foods. But there are like some things that I need to get that I didn't get at the farmer's market, like oatmeal and some things like that. I have to get cocoa wet food, and I figured I would just go in the morning because the line gets really crazy towards like even noon, and especially, you know, around 5, 6. So I'm gonna go right now in the morning. I need to kind of hurry because I'm doing a live workout on my Instagram at 12 p.m. and so I need to get back, you know, set everything up and kind of get ready for that. So I'm really excited. I hope a lot of you guys will be joining me. If you want to join me in the future for any live workouts, be sure to follow me on Instagram at pbbunny97yt, so you can join in. It's gonna be a 45-minute booty burn. So I'm really excited for that. And yeah, then later today I got some really amazing pieces from Princess Polly. It's gonna be a separate video on this channel. I'm gonna film a haul of a bunch of pieces, a lot of them. So many, like literally the pieces are perfect for what I'm gonna wear during the daytime of my birthday, and then when I'm gonna wear in the evening. Now I know what you're thinking. Honestly, like I was like, I would love to just like, I think in Texas, let me know where you guys live and what the regulations are where you live. I'm pretty sure in Texas and Florida things are like open. A lot of things are open. I was like, I would love to just like, imagine you just like fly to Texas for the day just to celebrate your birthday. But yeah, I don't know, actually let me know if any of you guys are in Texas or Florida, what is it like in those areas? And yeah, honestly, like I would just like to hear if you're in other states or other countries. Let me know what the current status is for you. I'm in LA, and like now it's like curbside pickup for shopping is available, which wow, that really did a lot. But regardless, also like all my nails are just like so, like look at this. But anyway, we're gonna go to Whole Foods. I'll do a haul of the things that I got. Maybe I'll start on Sunday showing you what I get at the farmer's market, because I get a good amount of stuff there. So like that's where I get like my, you know, veg and produce and like things like that, fruit. And so kind of, because I am vegan or plant-based, should I say, you know, it's like most of my food is like produce. And so then if I show you the haul that I get right now, it's gonna look like, okay, do you just eat like oatmeal and cat food? But I will show you what I pick up at Whole Foods. You know, let's head over there. A little haul, a little sneak peek of the haul. Okay, so I'm back from the Whole Foods. I just picked up some essentials. I'll show you. Okay, I love these chips. If you make homemade guac and then dip these chips in it, it's so good. They're vegan. They're the late July jalapeno lime. I mean, these by themselves are really delicious, but like there's something about this dipped in like homemade guacamole. It's insane, because like obviously when you make homemade guacamole, I feel like it's less, you can control like the salt levels or the spice levels, right? Whenever making homemade guacamole, I feel like it ends up being less filled with sodium, which is a good thing. It tastes like less salty and more fresh. But then this gives it that kick, right? Because normally when you go to a restaurant, they make the guacamole kind of really flavorful, so like the chip is bland, and then the guacamole is kind of more the flavor, versus this allows you to make your guacamole maybe a little bit more healthier, but still get a nice like kick because the chip is really good. So here's the first thing I got portobello mushrooms. So I didn't get these at the farmer's market. There was a guy who had mushrooms, but I didn't see that he had like big portobello ones. Maybe next time I'll pick up some other mushrooms from him. But I really like portobello mushrooms. And show what they look like. They're so stunning. Like, sorry, I just like ripped part of it. Okay, why am I being so aggressive with the mushrooms? Jeez, come on, relax. Look how pretty it is on the inside. It's just like, it's so amazing. Like nature, literally nature like does that. So I got 2 of these to cut up and put them into bowls. Very yum. Just so crazy that these grow, like just like, you know, it's like, wow, love those. I got almond milk for my Mega Superfood smoothies. I'm back on them. I did them like non-stop for a long time. I took a little bit of a break and now I'm back on it. And I started adding a Irish sea moss powder as well as a raw spirulina into the original recipe. This cocoa's wet foods in here, and then I got some bananas also to have Then I also got kale. I should have gotten it from the guy at the farmer's market. Honestly, I don't know why. Like, he had it and just, I feel like in my, maybe I was just being critical. It just didn't look super fresh. And so I just ended up getting kale. The dino kale is my favorite kind of kale, or one of my favorite kinds of kale from Whole Foods. Also, oh my gosh, this is amazing. If you like baking, this is puff pastry and it's vegan. And it literally it puffs up, like, you know how croissants when they're freshly cooked like puff up and they're delicious and they're like taste so fresh. This gives you that like buttery, like literally it tastes like buttery croissant, like buttery fresh puff pastry, and it's vegan. I feel like it's kind of really hard to find. You can make like, on the back you can make it with like, you know, vegan cheese and then veggies and stuff. Like you can make savory stuff, or you can make sweet things with like, you know, maybe a vegan filling and then like different strawberries and stuff. It's so delicious, this puff pastry. And there's 2 pre-rolled sheets in here, so this is an amazing option if you like cooking and you're vegan. Like roll them together and like put something in between. You can make like mini kind of like croissant kind of looking things, and they're like buttery and puffy, especially when they're fresh. I mean, when they're fresh out of the oven, and they're vegan. So it's just super exciting if you're into baking. Like, it's a really good find. I got more oatmeal. I've been really liking oatmeal as like as like kind of more of a snack. This is the brand that I get. It's Nature's Path Organic. It's come on. Is it? Yeah, it's vegan. Oh my gosh, for a second, because remember the other one said vegan really big. I was like, did not catch that. I got 2 avocados to make guacamole with, and like I got really ripe ones like to make it basically today. I got a bunch of, I got 2 S'mores cakes. I already ate one, I'm not gonna lie. I got another one. And then I got a bunch of frozen blackberries for the, got some vitamins, for the Mega Superfood smoothie. Like literally just a bunch of it. Like blackberries on blackberries on blackberries on blackberries. Running around. But yeah, that's basically what I got. Like I said, I just basically need to pick up just some few things at the farmer's market. Like I said, I got a bunch of fruit and like produce and things like that. So, and I have like chickpeas, and I have like basmati rice or like regular rice, and I have different grains and stuff. So I have like the grains and stuff that I already need. Like I already have those stocked. Like I said, especially like chickpeas and noodles and grains and stuff. So like that's what I need for my bowls. I already had a bunch of that, obviously, like that lasts so long when you buy a thing of rice or something like that. So I already had all of those things. And I picked up produce at the farmer's market. This is kind of like a random pickup, but I figured I'd show you what I got. Good morning, guys. So now it is actually Thursday. We're going to continue the vlog to make it a bit longer and have more content because the adventure awaits. And listen to this. So in my personal life, everyone knows that I've been trying to get like 10 or 15 pound weights for like seriously since this all started. Obviously they're all sold out on Amazon. Like there's none of them in the beginning when this was happening. The earliest delivery was like a month out, and basically it was when you would, I'm sure you guys could see, like when you'd order on Amazon, it'd be like so far out that I was like, I'm not gonna order, because I obviously, a lot of people also thought that this would be over by then, or like, I know, I just thought that by this time, when I wanted to get weights, you know, back then I didn't want to wait 2 months. I thought I could get them earlier. Basically, I have been trying to get these 10 or 15 pound weights for so long. I even last week, or yeah, I believe it was last week, finally saw that on Target they had them in stock at a certain location. And I checked like one evening, and my intuition was like, you need to go in the morning to get them. Like, you need to go in the morning, but I just had so many things. I was just like, didn't have the time to squeeze it in, honestly, to drive and to go potentially wait in line in the morning. So I went like in a day or two in the evening, and they were gone. Like, all the weights were sold out. So again, I have no makeup on, so that's why I look like this. My hair is just like in a ponytail. So then I checked last night again, and they're in stock. And I checked right now, and it says that they're in stock. Although the last time I went, the woman told me that they're like inventory update system. Sometimes it takes like a day to activate. But even if it takes a day to activate, they were in stock yesterday. So I'm just hoping that they're in stock, these 15 pound weights. So right now we're gonna go on an adventure to Target. I have my little morning coffee. I meditated, I walked me in, and I'm like, I need to go. I have a really busy day today. I have 2 Skype sessions, Skype sessions. As you guys know, I talk with more on my Polina Bergo, my main channel. I do a lot of spiritual work, help people through their ascension process. So I have 2 Skype calls today. Also, I'm doing some rehearsal stuff for my new moon ceremony on 2 other videos that I have planned, but we'll see how that goes. Sometimes I plan way too much for one day, and I realize that, but I just like to have everything written out so I have like goals, and then I'm just gonna try to, you know, do what my must-dos are. Obviously my sessions with you guys are my sessions, and the rehearsal for the Zoom call. Those are really, and then the brand photo, those are like my must. It would be nice to get some other videos filmed as well. But yeah, let's head to Target. It's a little bit, it's one that's like honestly kind of far for me. Like I probably have like 2 or 3 Targets that are closer than this one, but we're about to go to this one, so let's get this party started. Didn't have them, they're all sold out, and I asked the guy and I go, okay, but online it said it's like in stock, and he's like, yeah, the system doesn't update that quick. And I was like, but it said that they were in stock even yesterday, so even if it didn't update, like there's like, it's not like I just checked this morning. And he was like, yeah, like if we get them in the evenings, and they're usually gone in the morning and sell out in the morning, and Target opens at 8 a.m. so like I was like, I'm probably the only crazy person who's like tracking these weights and like coming to get them. This is my 2nd time at this Target, and I just want everyone to know that I am not the only one. I'm not the only person who's tracking these weights and trying to get them. So I guess that when they restock them in the evening, that people come in and get them in the morning like super early, and that like by this time, by it's 11 right now, they're all gone. And so that's just so wild to me, because like they clearly restocked them, because the system would update it. The system would be like low stock or like in stock or whatever. So they're clearly have been bringing these weights into here like shipment wise, but people have just been getting them really early. So I don't know if any of you guys know anywhere I can get 10 to 15 pound weights, like a store that does curbside pickup, like a general chain or something, or like any ideas or any website that has them in stock. Let me know, because this is my 2nd time going here, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered to do this again. And especially like I'm not gonna come here at 8 a.m. in hopes that they have them. Like imagine driving here 8 a.m. coming and they don't even have them in stock. So yeah, I just wasted an hour, but I'm just gonna try to be positive, think of it as like a little drive, listen to some music. It was nice me time. Now I'm gonna go home, and I need to start working. I have a lot of work to do today, and I'm gonna do a quick workout. I'm also gonna film, I think, for my main channel, a 15-minute like follow along with me yoga flow, like real time, so you can put on the video and do it with me. So I'm gonna film that and then do the rest of my workout and then get started with my work day. So let's get going. So although Target didn't have my weights, I did pick these up, not from Target, actually from Rite Aid, but I figured I'd show you. Rite Aid was sold out of acetone or even non-acetone like nail polish remover. Target had some, but I was like so just like upset that they didn't have the weights, that I was like, I don't even want to buy anything here. But I'm gonna try to do my toes. So I got nail files. I only have I don't even want to show you my toes right now, but I only have like a little bit of polish left, so I feel like I can scrub it off with a nail file. That might not be the best for your nail, but honestly, like it's gonna be fine, because I feel like I'd rather just scrub it off like this with the nail than use acetone or even non-acetone remover. It's a weird story. Like I honestly saw it at Target. I could have just gotten it, and I was just like, no, you know, when you're just like over it. But I did pick up basically this is a top coat, but I'm gonna use it as a base coat and a top coat, because I'm not gonna buy a whole like nail kit for this time being, because what's the point, you know what I mean? For me, my toes last really long. And this is like Essie's like gel kind of line. Like it's not regular polish, but apparently it's supposed to look like gel or last longer. Like for me, I mean, I found, just show you, these are so gross. I had these done, I'm not even lying, in March, and like the color is like still literally on my toe when it's like at the end of May. So it's like been 3 months. So for me, like if I do my nails, I think it'll honestly last me like a really long time, and hopefully by 2 months then I can go get them done. So I didn't want to, you know, buy like a base coat and buy a top coat and buy an acetone remover. Just I feel like that's not conscious consumption. I'm like, I don't want to have all these things at my place and like hoard all this stuff that I'm not going to use later. Like obviously I was still like later when I start getting my toes done again, I still will actually. I really love this shade, and I'll link all the stuff down below. Like I really do love this shade, and I'm gonna bring this I'll literally bring I can even bring this top coat. I'll bring these two to the, you know, nail salon, so I feel like it's not wasteful. And these I can literally still use on my own toenails or just on my, you know, on my nails if I just want to file down a little bit. Like let's say when they're, you know, when you need to fill and like they're getting long, I can file down. So like I didn't feel wasteful buying these things. Like I guess I'm just trying to be a little bit more conscious about like, you know, with things that I buy, and if I'm gonna, how long I'm gonna use it for, and if it's like worth purchasing. Does that make sense? So when I was like gonna get the acetone and then a base coat, I was like, honestly, like that stuff I would just use probably, you know, like, and I could conceptually tell myself, I could say like, oh yeah, I'll use it like in the future, but like honestly I feel like, you know what I mean, getting a pedicure is more for the experience, right? Like I feel like we could all probably do our toes, but we get a pedicure because we like when they do like a callus remover, we like when they scrub our feet, and like we just like how prim and proper it looks, right? So I wanted to get things that I would use, but I am gonna do my toes. I'll vlog it in tomorrow's vlog or the vlog after that. I also posted like questions, so I'm gonna answer a bunch of like fun questions. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys. So this is the color. I'll link it on Amazon if I can find it, or on Target, or on whatever I think is the best website to order it from. This is in the shade 64 Princess Charming. It's like a nude, it's like one of my favorite nudes. It's like, I've never used it before, but this shade in general is like one of my favorite nudes because I like when they're nude. I like when they're a little bit like darker, I guess, or like maybe a little bit more brown toned. And this one also has like a bit of a mauve undertone. So it's like a darker nude with a mauvey undertone, a little bit more brown undertone, I would say, but still has like a pinky hue. It's really beautiful. And this is literally just the top coat. I do like this packaging though. And then this is a Tweezerman set. They were sold out of like everything. So yeah, I would have ideally just gotten like plain white or black ones, but I got the neon hot set, so pretty fitting. But yeah, I just wanted to end the vlog by showing you guys this stuff because I'm gonna do my nails. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the post notifications, and I will see you guys on my website, on my main channel, and on Instagram. I love you.